Hey there, welcome back. It's Elizabeth. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're not. So today we're going to be doing another Craspire video. We're learning together. I'm going to try to do some little embellishments. We'll see how that goes. So those are going to be in a second. What I did try to do though is, if you watch the last video, which I'll leave all the links below, I did this little seal right here, not quite in the center, but on this page that I thought was fitting for a little embellishment, right? And so then what I did was, I know on the site you can get like gold and silver, I don't know if they're pens, I'm not really sure what they are, but you just lightly go over the top, or it could be some kind of wax. You go over the top of it and it really brings out the image, right? So I just had eyeshadow that I don't use, and I thought, well, let me just see if that works. And it's just like a light pink, so you know, obviously it won't, I don't have silver eyeshadow, but it doesn't really do all that much. So obviously if you want your seal to show up better, you can get the little pens. You know, they have, I think, silver and gold. I'm not really sure if they have other colors, but you can do that. So Craspire contacted me a few months ago, and I'm severely sorry it's taken me this long to get my videos out. I will link, like I said, I will link all the videos I have previously done for Craspire in the description box below. They're a wax seal company that contacted me and sent me a few little goodies to try out, and it has been super fun excuse me, learning how to do this. And so far, well, let's just tell you what I received. So I received this, which is the stamp itself. It's a lotus, which is kind of like my little signature stamp, if you will. And the handle is wooden, and it has a screw bottom on it, you know. And so what you do is you can purchase these stamps, just the head of the stamp, right? And then as long as you have the handle, you can just screw it on, and then, you know, you can change the heads so you can have different stamps for different holidays, whatever. Craspire has hundreds, I think, of the stamp heads, and they're just beautiful. They come out crisp and clean, and they're a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun working with them. There is a very big learning curve to doing this. I still have not, I haven't gone completely over the curve. I'm still in the curve. I also received this spoon that has a wooden handle, which is great because, you know, the spoon that you hold above the flame gets very hot. And so, yeah, it's nice that this is a nice wooden handle here. And then I also received the beads, the wax beads, in, of course, iridescent pink, because let's face it, what other color would I have gotten? Now, the things that I like to do with, or what I thought I would like to do with a seal, a wax seal, is to make embellishments, or, you know, not necessarily just use them as a seal on an envelope. You know, I don't send out a lot of mail, and let's face it, you know, like my cable bill guy does not deserve a wax seal on his envelope. So I like to use them to make little embellishments, or again, what I think I would like to use them for is to make little embellishments, to add a little something to my page, like I showed you at the beginning of the video, just a little embellishment on, you know, a journal page, but otherwise really make them so that I can use them singularly, like this, right? Like make it and then have a seal that I can then, if I want to, glue onto a page, or into a journal that I make, or whatever the case is. What I would like to do with these right now, I'm gonna try it and see if it works, okay? This is all trial and error, folks, all trial and error, because I have no idea what I'm doing. One of the things that was a little disappointing with the Craspire, and I've mentioned it every time, is that there are no directions, you know? And while using a wax seal might look easy, it's like you simply heat the wax up, Elizabeth, you pour it on and you stamp it. You know, what could be more difficult? Or more easy, I should say. Well, you know, I don't know how long, I still don't know how long to hold the wax above the flame. I don't know how far to hold it above the flame. I don't know how long to hold it above the flame. Did I say that? Yeah. The one thing I have learned is that I can't hold it above the flame for a very long time. You don't want the wax inside to boil, okay? Which I have done. And what that does is it will leave bubbles on your seal, which is a no bueno, right? So you melt your wax. I have found out in my trial and error, what I have found out is that 3 beads this size, if you have them this size, which I don't know, appear to be 1/4 of an inch maybe, 3 wax beads seems to be the sweet spot for your seal, okay? So we put the wax beads in here. Now, what you probably would want to have, which I don't have, 2 things that I would like to have that I don't have, is the little holder that holds the spoon, right? It's like you put the flame and then you have this box thing, this round sort of box thing. It's probably like 2.5 inches high with a hole in the middle, and you just set your spoon on it, right? I don't have that, so I have to hold it above the flame. Therefore, that's why I don't know how high to hold it above the flame. So anyhow, you hold it above there. Now I can yak while we're letting the wax burn. These, I would also suggest a full tea light, okay? These are like half tea lights or 1/3 of a tea light, and yeah, they're super thin. Anyway, but it does the job, you know, and I was graciously sent them, so I'm thankful. So while I'm yammering on, or while the wax is melting, right, you don't want to let it burn. I'm just holding it like, I don't know, 1/2 inch above the flame. And, oh, and now my flame's going out. Okay, that's not good. Alrighty then. Let's relight it. Let's see if we can relight it without burning ourselves. Okay, let's just get another one, shall we? Just get another one. They did send 3 to me, so I am actually going to cut part of this wick off because I don't want the flame to reach my eyebrows, you know? I thought I was gonna cut the wick. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, I would suggest a bigger tea light, in my opinion. Okay, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just fumbly or whatever, you know? Could very well be possible. Okay, so we're gonna hold it here. So yeah, the one thing that I wish I had that I don't is one of those spoon holders, so I don't have to sit here and hold the spoon. The second thing is that this is just like it's from Home Goods. It's like a porcelain plate, you know, it's a clay plate or whatever. And so what I want to do is make seals that I can then pry off of this thing, and then I can use them as embellishments, okay? Craspire does sell little like dots, you know, circular dots that you can put on the backs of them to you know, so that you can just make the seal and then stick it to a paper instead of like, you know, doing the traditional way of pouring it right on what you want to seal, if that makes sense. So I would like to make some of those, see if I can make some of those. We'll see. One of the problems that I'm having, and it's just user error, is that you don't want the wax super liquidy. Obviously, you don't want it not liquidy, you know? So I don't know how long to put this over the flame. All I know is that you don't want it to boil in the little spoon. Now, when you're putting it on your surface, whether it is, you know, a piece of paper or whatever, oh, here's a clue from my first video, don't put it on plastic. Like I think I tried to do it on like a window envelope because I thought it would look cool. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't put it on plastic. It will shrivel up and yeah, it's no good. So what I'd like to do is be able to make just singular wax seals, you know, I can send them in Happy Mail. I would like to try to attach it to this somehow with a thread or something, just to have it dangle, you know. I just think it would look cute. This is my signature stamp, so when I make journals, I either put the signature stamp right in there, or I can just make a little embellishment and, you know, tack it to a piece of lace or something with a bulb pin and just have it dangle, you know. I thought that would look cute, but it would look super cute with, you know, something dangling off of it, right? You know? So we'll see. But the trial and error is that I have not yet been able to get my wax to the correct consistency. And, yeah, because you don't want it to be too hot because then it's too liquidy and spreads like wildfire. Or, well, which then results in a super thin seal, which you don't want either, I don't think. But of course you want it thick enough to make the seal. You know, you want it liquid enough in order to make the seal. So there's that. And then I have a hard time because my hands are shaky and I'm just a bumbling fool, in all honesty, like getting it to go right in the center so that the wax spreads evenly. You know what I'm saying? So that it turns out to be, I mean, obviously it's going to be more organic looking, you know, when it's like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want it to be a perfect circle. I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to play. Okay, we're just going to play for a little bit and see how this goes. I'm just twirling it around. Again, oh, there's some bubbles in there. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm twirling. Somebody let me know in the comments to twirl or not to twirl. But there is a bubble in there and I do not want it in there. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay? Let's see here. I'm just tapping it on my table to see. Nope, that doesn't get rid of it either. All right. So this is pretty liquidy. That bubble is still there. And hopefully I don't break the plate. Like, I don't know. I mean, the plate is cool. I have no idea. I have no idea. Never done this before. So we're going to pour it on here and hope that it doesn't crack the plate. It seems like a good consistency. I know it's hard to see because of the angle that you're at. I should have like tried a different angle. What I try to do is pour it into a circle, you know? Maybe I should add, I'm trying to get all that I can out of the spoon. Okay, let's see how that goes. It's already cooling, you know? All right, I'm still like off center, okay? Like, I know that you can't see that, but see, like, I'm off center. I don't know. And then that'll happen, okay? Sorry about that. We're all learning together. Okay, I have a few little strings. The wax cools very quickly, and of course it's on a plate, you know what I mean? I think I need more wax. What do you guys think? Yeah. I mean, it came out nice. Sorry for that glare, but that's the only way I can show you. Yeah, okay. That's not what I want though, because I want it, so it needs to be thinner. Okay, let's get 4 beads, shall we? We'll get 4 beads. Maybe I'm not heating it up enough. I don't know. Again, it doesn't tell you, whoops, how long to heat it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I should have probably brought in like a toothpick or something, and I don't have anything like that right here next to me. I had used a paper clip, but it has wax all over it. And now that I'm holding this spoon here, I can't really let it go to try to clean this, see if I can clean this stuff off. Let me try. Nope, that's not coming off. So, yeah. You really need one of those holders, okay? So if you do go on to Craspire and look at their items, which are beautiful, make sure in your little kit or whatever, and they might even sell it in a full kit, make sure you get one of the spoon holders. Yeah, you really I probably shouldn't be doing it without the spoon holder, because this is, yeah, you know, you have to be watchful. You have to be watchful. You have to be safe. So let me see. Oh, that came right off. Okay. That is what I want as far as I'm trying to do. Golly, I hope I don't burn myself. Where are you? Okay. I am trying to do this sort of thing, okay? But I do think my wax, I need to have more wax, and it needs to be thinner. So it needs to be hotter. That is super cute though. And I bet I could, with my pokey tool, put a hole in it. It's thick though, you know what I'm saying? But it would look cute on anything, really. Yeah. And I want to look into, I should look somewhere, I don't know. I want to look into that like gold and silver stuff that you put on top of the seal to kind of bring it out. But something else that's fun, and I'll just, while I'm sitting here holding the spoon, I'll let you in on it, is using, I know it's really hard to see, but is using just glue. Hard to see, but there it is. That is from a glue gun, you know. Now, if I did it on here, it would come out clear, you know. It would be, yeah, it would be clear. It's not clear here though, because I did it on wax paper or deli paper, thinking that it wouldn't stick to it, and it absolutely sticks to it, so there's no doing it on that. You might be able to try like freezer paper or something. That might work. I'm not really sure. Surely when I have a lot more time on my hands, like after I move, I will be experimenting with this more and more. So you will be seeing other videos about the wax seals, but it's not going to be until I have more time to practice and, you know, just have more time to experiment with them. Like on here, I think it would be super fun to have a clear one to hang, you know, to hang off of this. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I could, or, I mean, I could always, yeah, like when I make my journals, I could always put in the back one of these and one of these next to it, or down here below, you know, put a seal on it, and that would look fun. See, now I see bubbles in there again, and I don't know what that tells me. I don't know if it tells me that it's boiling. I don't think it's boiling, but I don't know if that tells me that it's hot enough. I don't want bubbles in the seal, but I don't know how to get rid of the bubbles, and I don't have anything to stir the wax around with. So, that's quite the quandary, huh? So I don't know. It appears to be liquidy enough, you know, so let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna put it right in the center. Oh yeah, that is a lot more liquidy than before, but I see a dang bubble in it, which does not make me happy. And that was 4. Okay, let's see. Okay. You have to have a steady hand, guys. I'm telling you. I'm going to blow that out because, yeah, like I said, you really ought to use a large tea light. These little ones don't last very long. Now, if you'll notice, I'm going to hold this time so it doesn't fall off. But see, there's wax all the way around it, right? There's wax all the way around the seal, which is what I was looking for. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's still a little warm. It's not that big of a deal. And it didn't break my plate, so that's good to know. did I tell you at Craspire you can get all the materials you need? When I ordered my stuff, I had never done this before, so I didn't know that, you know, obviously I knew that you need a spoon, you need a light source, you need the stamp itself, and you obviously need the wax. But I didn't realize that you should really have that little spoon holder, so you're not just stuck holding the spoon. And you should really use full size tea lights, not half or quarter or third size tea lights. It appears as though in this case, four beads maybe worked better. Okay, there, it comes right off. Like, I mean, you just saw that, right? Okay, that is more like it, except that there are a few bubbles on the side. Okay, look at that. How pretty is that? That is more like it. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So I don't know. I'll probably have to watch my own video back to see exactly what I did, but we're going to, it's still a little bit warm, but, I don't know. Let's see here. I have my hole punch, so we're just going to punch a little bitty hole, I think. Is that where? Nope. I want it right about there. Oh, gosh. Okay, right there. I think. I don't know. About there, it's not exact. Okay, no big deal. All right, let's see if we can... This should just pick right off. Okay, she says the wax is probably not dry enough, or, you know what I mean? So we're gonna pick this off the plate. Did I mention too that Craspire sells like tiles that you can purchase as well? But I just had this laying on my desk. I use it as a palette, and so I thought, why not? Okay, this should, there we go. Okay, it comes unstuck, doesn't leave any residue or anything. Okay, so that came out beautifully, I think. I really do. Except those bubbles, but I don't know how to get rid of those. I'll have to watch some YouTube videos. The back of it looks like that. Sorry for the glare. It is gorgeous wax. I mean, the iridescent pink is just beautiful. Let's see. We're going to get a pokey tool here and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see. This could go horribly wrong, as you know. I mean, if you've watched any of my videos. Okay, we're just poking that through there. All right, so see, I made a little bitty hole right at the top there. Okay, I should have been more prepared. Let's get a bulb pin and we'll see what happens, okay? All right. Just so you could, I picked the black one just so you could see. All right, so let's see if this will work. I don't know. Again, you know, this is only like the third time I'm using these things, so. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Look at that. That's super fun, huh? That looks cute. And then I would just like put this on like a piece of lace, you know, attach the bulb pin to a piece of lace in a journal that I made or whatever. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. That's cute. I like that. Oh, I like that. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, so you need to have the, you have to have the wax at a certain temperature, okay? Using the glass plate or whatever this is made out of works a charm to make these so that you can then stick them to something or hang them. I just poked a hole with my pokey tool, with my awl, you know? And then you can make cute little embellishments, you know? That's really cute. I like that a lot. with my little signature stamp and this, that would be a great addition to, you know, like to sign a journal if I make a journal, you know. This didn't come out all that great. I think I didn't, first of all, I didn't use enough wax. Second of all, the wax was too, it was not hot enough, right? And then you just need a lot of practice in order to make sure that you set your stamp in the center of the wax pool, you know? So I'm going to keep trying. And of course, whenever, you know, I do something with Craspire or with the product that they sent me, which was very nice of them. And I have very much enjoyed learning, and I'm going to learn more as time goes on. Okay, here's something else I just learned. Do not put, okay, do not do that. See, you get everything on this channel. You get what works, you get what definitely does not work. Yeah. So, boy, that's a mess, isn't it? You don't want, obviously, oh my gosh, Elizabeth, you don't want a piece of paper, toilet paper in this case, you do not want that on the bottom of your spoon when you go to put it above a flame. You will then have a fire on your hands. Oh my word. Okay, yeah. So I have to figure out a way to clean this off. I am probably going to take the advice of one of you sweet ladies and put it in the freezer and see if I can't chip it off, you know, to make it nice and clean. Yeah, that's cute, huh? Cute, cute, cute. So make sure that, let's put this over here in the light. Just make sure that you check out the links below to Craspire. Look at all their stuff. Give it a gander. I'm sure that they sell like the whole kit and caboodle. You know what I'm saying? The stamp, the spoon, the wax, the spoon holder thingy, you know, the tea lights, which again, I would suggest that you use a full-size tea light. Now, don't take my word for that, because here's a thought that just entered my mind. Maybe a full tea light would be too much? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. So we'll see. I hope to use these in the very near future. This I am very pleased with. I think it is stinking adorable. And it will go on one of the next journals I make, on a piece of lace or something. So cute. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So thank you to Craspire for gifting me this beautiful lotus stamp and all the goodies that went with it. Like I said, make sure you check out their website down below. There will be a coupon code down below as well to give you $5 off a $40 purchase, I believe. So yeah, check it all out. And I'm going to have fun trying my best to master this new skill. Yes. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the good, the bad, and the ugly, the mistakes, the, you know, things that worked, the things that didn't work. That's what I try to do on these collaborative videos, is, you know, show you what it's like for a beginner like myself to use something or to learn a new type of skill. There's definitely a learning curve with this, but it is definitely fun. So again, check the links below. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time with me, and I'll talk to all real soon. Bye for now.